What's going on, guys? So today I'm gonna show you a trade that I'm gonna make on Waltonchain. I think this coin will 3x in the nearest future, and if you want to know my thought process, then keep watching. So what I do first is that I draw some trend lines that I can see, and the first one I can see is this one over here, and the second one is this one over here, and also this one from the top, something like that. So now that we set the trend lines, we can see that we found some support here, and the price might even fall down to this support line as well, but my primary count is that we're gonna bounce off from this support and go up. So in case this happens, the price drops to this point, we need to save some money to be able to buy in here as well. So how do we set new targets? Well, we don't have much data, but we can see that a new set of 5 waves are forming, and the bigger 5 waves consists of subwaves. So if we zoom in a little more, we can see that we've finished a first wave, which consists of 5 subwaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Second wave, correction wave, and now we're forming a third wave, which consists of 5 subwaves. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably gonna end up here where we can find some resistance. And then a fourth correction wave usually drops around 40% of the third wave. So around here, where we also see some support. And the fifth wave, we have no idea where it's gonna end, but if we look at the trend-based Fibonacci extension tool, we can see how if we have any valid points that we can use. So I'm gonna place it here, and now that we have 5 waves here, we can use this tool, trend-based Fibonacci extension, and we draw it from the bottom of the first wave to the top, and then to the bottom of the second wave. And the third wave usually ends at the 1.618 area or the 2.618 area. And if we check the resistance zones here, we can see one here and we can see one here. So we've already passed this point, so my guess is that we're going to land around this next resistance area. So the third wave will probably land here, and the fifth wave will probably end around here, where we can find some resistance as well. So everything here is according to the Elliott Wave Theory right now. And if we draw the subwaves for this third wave, it will look something like this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So if we go to even a bigger scale, then if the fifth wave ends here, it would probably be the first wave of a bigger trend. So trend-based Fibonacci extension again from the bottom of the first wave till the end, and then it's probably gonna correct around 50% of the first wave. And you see this trend line here will probably act as support, so we can put it here where we find both support here and here. Now if we zoom out, we can set some targets. So like I said, if this is a first wave of the bigger trend, hold on, I'm going to change color. So these 5 waves is a new first wave of the bigger trend. So it's something like this. And then we're going to correct 50% around this area. And the third wave, like I said before, usually ends at 1.618 or 2.618. It could even go higher as 3.618. And if we look at the previous Elliott waves, we can see that the third wave was pretty long one. So my guess is that the third wave is gonna reach this point or even this point. So if we set a target around here, and then the third wave usually corrects around 40%, which is around here where we can find some support at this top. And then the fifth wave will probably go as high as this trend line, which is around the 4.618 area. So we can recount this as soon as we get more data. Like when we reach the first wave and then make a correction, then we can redraw this to make it fit better. But right now, these are the targets that I've set. So my first target would be this area. The midterm target would be this area, and the long-term target would be this area. So this would be long-term target 64. And my midterm target would be around 51. And my short-term target would be around 224. Now, since this is more of a long-term hold for me, I'm not going to set any stop losses, because I do know that there's a chance that we're going to pass this support line and touch this support line. So I'm not going to set any stop losses because I would just get stopped out. So even if we pass this support line, like if the price goes a little something like this, if the price goes down like this, I'm gonna save some BTC to buy in here as well. So what I'm doing right now when I'm making this trade, since it's a long-term hold, I can set wider buy-in levels. So I might buy in here, here, and here. And then I would wait. If the price drops, then I would set orders around this area. So if I buy in here and the price drops, I'm not gonna sell. I'm just gonna buy in more here, because I know that the price will eventually go up. Alright guys, so that's it for today. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also comment below what you think. And please make sure to check out my spreadsheet, which you can find at my website. and my spreadsheet will have all the trades that I make with stop loss, limits, and targets and everything you need to know. So if you want to follow my trades, just make sure that you sign up for the newsletter on benkalashnikov.com, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.